Welcome back, one and all, to Rise of the Ronin. I'm the TheDarkSeraph. Last time we were trying to wrap up the game, honestly. Trying to get through the side quests. So let's go see what Ryoma wants.
Hey! Perfect timing. Katsu says dinner is on him. He wants to thank us for all the work we've done. And to be honest, I still have a lot of questions for him. Well, care to join us?
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent. Let's be on our way then.
Ah, you're here.
So, where are we off to, Katsu? I'm looking forward to this.
I'm afraid my invitation was merely a pretext to ask another favor of you. Mind if we discuss the matter over our meal?
Sure.
Thanks. You can be sure I'll pay you back for this. Everyone good with my usual haunt? Busy as we've been, I haven't eaten there in a while. At long last, the Shogunate fleet's taking shape. Even the crew's beginning to look the part. The hardest part's yet to come, though. And I'll be counting on your help in the days ahead.
I'm sure you will.
There's no shortage of those who say the Shogunate can't be trusted. Hence all these divine punishments. Have you heard?
No.
People are taking it upon themselves to punish those who deal with foreigners. Damn fools. They ought to try sinking the black ships that started it all.
I wouldn't recommend that. Americans take their boats very seriously.
Ryoma, what are all of you doing here?
Izo? Ah, I didn't realize you were on duty today.
By your confusion, I'll take it you're out of the loop. On Ryoma's recommendation, I've hired Izo as my bodyguard. Speaking of which, where the hell have you been? Well, now that you're here, you can come along for a meal with us.
Well, what do you think, Izo? Katsu has real vision, doesn't he? Bet he taught you a thing or two.
Indeed, he's a great man. You know, he didn't come from money, had no pedigree, but you would be hard-pressed to find anyone with a mind as shrewd or judgment as keen. And yet he treats everyone as his equal, even lowly people like me. I can't help but feel that if he were to take the reins, the Shogun
What are you doing?
would regain his former glory.
Have you lost your mind?
Ryoma, you must help me. Katsu must die, and we must do the deed right now. What am I doing?
Doing this, you know? I thought getting to know Katsu would finally open your eyes.
Go against me, I'll kill you too. The only way to save our country is to bring down the Shogunate. Your message will get us nowhere. It's a waste of time. My way is the only way.
Stand
You've taken
down.
Master Shoin's legacy and trampled all over it. You'd better pray we don't meet again. Shogunate dogs.
There he goes.
Great.
Ryoma, for better or worse, Izo sees things in black and white. He's beyond my help. He's convinced that because some officials are responsible for the people's suffering, simply killing the right men in power will fix everything.
So, nothing's changed since we were in Yokohama.
I had a feeling Izo was going to turn on me before long. I had thought Ryoma was the only one who could reach him.
And why didn't you mention this before?
Well, he's a cautious one. If your Ryoma seemed even a little bit off, I was sure he'd vanish. Sorry, let's do
Makes
dinner
sense.
another day. And I really am going to make this up to you.
Okay.
Izo's got Master Shoin's teachings all wrong. I thought maybe if he talked to Katsu, he'd quickly realize his mistake.
You did what you could.
Talking to you always makes me feel better. But I just can't look the other way. It's clear we have to do something about Izo. Far too much blood will be spilled if we leave him be.
Spin gun. Woe is me. I like that gesture. Let's go do this one. I really just want to focus on doing missions and getting through the game. It is a good game. I do like it, but I'm a little burned. I just want to be done with it.
Over here. Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now.
Yes.
That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform.
Okay. And what would you ask of me?
As a servant of the shogunate, Katsu is my subordinate. As his subordinate, that makes you my subordinate by extension.
Okay.
The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Without definite proof of a threat, however, I can't set people to work. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Do you know what's making you uneasy?
I wish I did, but I can't say anything for certain. I'd be happy if it turns out it was all in my mind. So, will you do it? Will you protect our retainers?
Gladly.
Wonderful. I can see why Katsu places his trust in you. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. You may stand by in the area till then.
Ideals and reality.
It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Katsu's escort has not returned.
We need to hurry to his aid.
Indeed. We can't afford to lose Katsu.
It is very dangerous. Please stay here.
Whatever is happening, I wish to see with my own eyes. If it's dangerous, then I trust you to protect me.
You are
I
very
have
stubborn.
made my decision. Let's be on our way. But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid you'll have to give me a lift. Let's go.
You really are something else. You know that, princess?
The last time I rode like this, I must have been with my stepfather.
Okay. And?
Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful.
I wouldn't know anything about that. No, not at all.
Patriot, you know? We must protect such people at all costs.
From what I understand, Katsu was a very skilled fighter. But I've only heard that secondhand. I wouldn't know firsthand experience or anything. Not at all.
I figured there'd be bandits along the way.
Those Shogunate towers are massing together to make a stand.
Don't mind me. Help Katsu!
Keep your distance. I just wanted to get a checkpoint.
You're here! How fortunate.
Cut down all those who side with the Shogunate!
Wait,
No, not like
I think I know you.
I have to do this. For him!
I feared the worst for a moment there. Sorry for the hassle. You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Well, well. This is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under control. I'm glad both you and Takahashi are safe. As for the villain... What? Nakamura?
Princess, what are you doing here?
I should ask you that. With Lord E's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble.
With all due respect, I think that's a mistake. The shogunate should not have opened up Japan. It isn't fit to rule. Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish as attacking Katsu! I won't listen to any more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight!
Wow, that was awkward. Keep a cool head now.
Forgive me. It's just... I wasn't expecting to see a familiar face. Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. In hindsight, that must have been the source of my unease. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble. And for that, I apologize.
Don't worry about it. You're clearly quite passionate about this.
Katsu is the rarest of men. One who possesses both ambition and talent. It wouldn't do to have him leave us in such a manner.
Please, you'll make me blush. So, as to what happens next. It'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura. I believe it'd be best to simply pretend none of this happened.
Seriously?
As you say. My thanks, Katsu. I must thank you as well. Your service will not go unrewarded.
Okay. What do I get for that? Anyway, need to make my way over here. But I'll be doing that next time on Rise of the Ronin. Join me then as I try to get through this story and wrap up this game so I can start the next one. But until then, drink some water, touch some grass, call your mom. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm TheDarkSeraph signing off.